Guys, Marstingan here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so tonight we have the maintenance on Global, beginning at, well, it's 1 AM UK time for me, an hour after the reset. So if you check in your game in the news, it will show it in your local time. But it should be 1 hour after the reset for everybody. You probably know when that is for you at this point. And it is a fairly long maintenance, 7 hours. This is for the new update. This is, of course, to usher in update 5.15.0. So the big thing about this, there's two things coming from this that are going to be very interesting. Once the maintenance ends, we should actually have some in-game news about what is going to be happening for part 2 of the celebration. Now, there is the possibility that because the maintenance begins an hour after the reset, we actually might see some news at the reset time, which will, of course, be midnight for me here in the UK. That's what, 4 PM PST, 7 PM EST, something like that. So we should see some of that info. We'll find out whether we're getting a world tournament soon, find out if we're getting like a filler legendary summon banner. Maybe they are deciding to put LR Omega Shenron in there before Heroes, who knows. But the big thing that we know that we are getting with update 5.15.0 is the implementation of the Link skill orbs. So this is a pretty huge update for Global. These orbs are the item that allow you to specifically level one link on your character, and you can see here on the image like how it works, right? He's putting orbs in to get Kamehameha up to level 10, and you level up the links. You can do multiple ones if you have the different types of orbs, and then obviously you're going to be able to get those specific links leveled up. Now, these are very, very good for anyone, any players in the game, really. The point of this video is to just kind of explaining how they work is pretty straightforward, because it is literally that, right? You go into the menu, you use the orbs to link level a specific link, use different types of orbs for the different links. You can see on the image, right, there's 3, small, medium and large is what we'll essentially call them. I don't know what Global will actually call them in the translation. But you use those to level up links. The small ones is 10 per link, medium ones is 6 and large is 3. I believe small gets you from, obviously links are already at 1, so it's like 2 to, I think it's either 4 or 5. And then medium gets you up to 8, and then to get a link to 9 or to 10 you need to use large orbs, and those it takes 3 of those. So you can use these orbs to level up specific links, and there are a couple of ways that I think these are going to be best implemented, and these obviously depend on the type of player that you are when it comes to link leveling, and obviously whether you are somebody who spends money in the game or not, because there are going to be packs that are available that you can buy, and those are going to be the only way that we know of so far for you to get the large orbs. So these are the ones that will get your links above level 8. So if you don't buy these packs, as of right now, apart from the initial login bonus that we're going to talk about in a second, there are no ways to get these large skill orbs. So once the maintenance is over tomorrow and the update is in the game, everybody will receive 20 large skill orbs, 30 medium and 100 small. So obviously what that means is if it takes 3 orbs to get a link up with the large, it means you are going to only be able to get a couple of links, right? If you want to go from 8 to 9 and then 9 to 10, you're only going to be able to do that for a couple of links. So you've got to make sure that you are picking the right links to do that with. So these are going to be very rare resources. You're unlikely to get any more of these anytime soon. At least as far as I know on JP, there hasn't been any more large ones given out. We will be getting an event that you can do every week that drops these orbs, but it only drops small and medium. So if you're not buying these packs, which I think are like the link level keys, they reset, I believe it's every month, it might be every week, I think it is every month. They're the only way you can get the large orbs. So what you need to do, I know a lot of people out there are probably going to be quite excited if you have some characters that were not fully link leveled, and obviously you're now going to get these orbs. I know that the temptation is going to be there for people to just jump straight in and use them on a character that's just come out, for example, like LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, get him to the full link level 10 on some of these links. But I do think you need to think about very carefully how much you want to use these orbs, right? I've just double checked here to see what the purchasable packs actually contain. So it's 20 large, 30 medium, and you get 10 stones, and it's like $4. So, I mean, it's pretty decent considering you get the 10 stones as well. But obviously not a lot of people are going to be able to get these. So there are a couple of different ways that I think you should use these orbs, again, depending on the type of player that you are. Now, if you're somebody who link levels a lot, then obviously these are going to be quite good for finishing off specific links, or getting specific links that you want to be finished as quickly as possible. So even though you might still be link leveling the units with spare stamina that you do have, you're getting the most important links up to level 10. And that's where I think these are going to benefit most players, especially if you are free to play. Because I wanted to bring up, I've got one link in particular up here that I wanted to highlight, and that is of course Big Bad Bosses. So we get a new extreme unit come out, let's say for example for the New Year Dual Dokkan Fest, we get an extreme unit come out, they have Big Bad Bosses, or we can take the Heroes units as an example, but I know not everybody is going to be summoning for the Heroes units, but Rose or Fu, or both potentially, should have Big Bad Bosses. This is a link that you want to get to level 10 as quickly as possible, right? Because 25% extra attack and defense permanently is an incredibly good buff. Now, at level 9, you know, it's only 98% or less HP requirement, and it can activate mid-turn, so, you know, turn 1, you could still potentially get it to activate, but ideally this is a link that you want to get to level 10 as soon as possible. So, with these skill orbs that everybody gets given for free tomorrow after the maintenance, I feel like these are what you want to save your large skill orbs for, and that is for characters that specifically want or specifically have Big Bad Bosses, right? Because this link is very, very important. Now, for a lot of other people, myself included, the way I am hoping to use these, I mean, the large ones, obviously, they're going to be good for finishing off some characters that I haven't done yet. But one of the ways that these skill orbs are going to be really, really good is to be used in conjunction with the link level keys. So if you're somebody who does spend a little bit of money on the game and you do buy the link level keys, one of the things that I'm sure you will have experienced at this point, I mean, it happens all the time, right? It happens to me all the time. I find myself not using the keys as much as I would because I start link leveling a group of new units. And let's say I have, you know, I have a bunch of keys because I buy them every month, but I'm saving some for heroes, I'm saving some for future big releases. So I might decide, like, let's say LR Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, for example. I might say I'm willing to use 3 keys to get him to full link level 10, which means ideally I want him to get to full level 7 links, so then I can use those keys to go to 8 to 9 and then to 10. What will happen a large majority of the time is all of his links get to level 7 except one, which is at 6 or maybe 5 or maybe even 4, which did actually happen to me. GT was at 4, the rest are at 7. So then you continue just link leveling because you want that last link to get up so you can use the key. By the time that link actually gets up to 7, like, all the other ones have gone up to 8. So then at that point it's like, well, now I only need to use 2 keys to get all the rest of these links to 10, but this one is lagging behind. And I don't want to use keys and then still just be link leveling the unit anyway, because then it's like, why did I use the keys that early? So the best way to use these is going to be, let's say use my Goku as an example, all of his links get to level 7 except GT, which is at level 4, then I can use the combination of small and medium orbs to get GT up to level 7, and then boom, I do my 3 key runs, and then he's full link level 10. So I do think that's going to be the best way to use these orbs for people who do buy the keys. If you don't buy the keys, I do think that the smaller orbs kind of lose their value quite a bit, especially the ones that are only getting you from like 1 to 4, right? Because if you're doing like the daily Roshi turtle thing, you're doing the best link level stage, which still currently on global is 31-4 with a boost, you're going to be able to get characters links up to 4 fairly quickly. So these are really only going to be beneficial for people who are maybe at a lower level, free to play, like don't have a lot of stamina, so you don't get to do a lot of link leveling. But I feel like if you're in a situation where you can't do much link leveling because you are limited by your stamina and obviously not wanting to spend stones constantly refreshing because you're free to play, you don't obviously link level that much already anyway, getting a few of these extra orbs and to push up some links isn't really going to be a huge benefit until, like I say, it comes to units that have big bad bosses, for example. Because you pull a new unit that has big bad bosses, you can jump in. This is what I normally do on a day a unit comes out, right? The banner comes out, I'm normally on the game already, so I don't do the Turtle Roshi's training stage or anything like that yet. I pull the new unit, I awaken them to TUR, then I jump in and do those stages, so they get a couple of link levels go up. Then you'd want to use up all your stamina that you have left, do as many of the 31-4 runs as you can, and then whatever level Big Bad Boss is on at that point, then you use those orbs to get that link up to 10. Because then, even if you can't do any more link leveling for like a few days, right, because you want to be using your stamina for other things, your brand new extreme class unit has Big Bad Bosses at level 10. So I feel like that is going to be the best way for people to use them if they're free to play. If you do spend, the keys are good value anyway because they come with stones. So when you compare how much it costs to just buy stones on their own, the key packs are pretty good. The orb packs will be pretty decent as well. And then when you use those two in conjunction with each other, you're going to be able to get characters to full level 10 links very, very quickly. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Are you excited for the link skill orbs? Are you somebody who, like I say, maybe doesn't link level that much anyway, so doesn't see a huge amount of value in them? I do think, like I say, at least for those people, being able to get those one specific link that you want up to 10 is going to be very, very good. It'll be kind of useful as well for if you... I know there's not a lot of people in this boat because a lot of people won't link level characters that haven't awakened yet. But, like, for example, I link leveled all of the Super Strike characters, but we know when they awaken, they're going to pick up, like, Shattering the Limit, and potentially one of their other links could change completely. Rather than then fully link level that unit all the way up to 10 for one link, I could then just use those orbs to get that link up to 10. So there's a couple of interesting uses for the orbs. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Will you be buying the packs if you are somebody that does spend a little bit here and there? Will you just be utilizing the free ones that we get and then just calling it a day? Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.